Robert Rivas Radio, Tejano, and much more. And at this time, I'd like to welcome Bobby Esquivel of the Liberty Band. Thank you for joining me, Bobby, on Robert Rivas Radio.
Buenas tardes, Robert, ¿cómo están? Un saludo para todos ustedes que están escuchando ahorita a la Robert Rivas Radio. Bienvenidos, welcome, and keep calling in.
I got to tell you, Bobby, wow, dude, I can go back to the 80s. Back to the 80s when I used to go to this little congalito downtown called the Spanish Armada. And they used to play a lot of Liberty Band there. And I didn't know how to dance Tejano. I didn't know too much about Tejano whatsoever at the time. But I would always ask, who is that? And they'd say, it's Liberty Band. And then another song, that's Liberty Band. Talk to me, dude. How long has Liberty Band been together?
Right now, we've been together for 36 years. In March this coming year, we'll be celebrating 37 years in la onda, what do you say, the onda Tejana. So
that is simply unreal, dude. That is I've known bands that haven't lasted 37 minutes. I'm telling you, man, it's tough porque, having a band is kind of like a marriage, It's like a marriage, but then you got to babysit también porque siempre, one guy gets pissed off at the old lady, he's not going to make it. Then you're worried about trying to get somebody else in the sound or whatever. So 37 years, amigo, I promise you that you probably had many canas, no?
I've had a few, but not because of the band, though.
Okay.
Well, maybe one or two, canas from the band. But
well, I tell you what, you've had 14 albums, ¿verdad?
We got 14 albums or CDs nowadays.
Let me ask you this, Bobby, where did it all get started for you? Where did you get the idea of saying, you know what, I want to start my own band?
Well, actually, when we started, I was with a band called, it was the hermano de Jesse, our original singer, se llamaba Gabe Gonzalez Orchestra, or Gabe Gonzalez. And then, like in 76, we le cambiaron el nombre from Gabe Gonzalez to Liberty Band. So he was actually the first Liberty Band that he had under Gabe Gonzalez. And then we were there, and then Gabe se fue, and Jesse took over. And he was there maybe for a couple of months, and then he said, no, I don't want to take it over, So I said, you know what, I'll try it. Y desde entonces, aquí estoy todavía.
That is unreal.
36 years later.
Isn't that something? And still going strong.
We've never stopped playing. It's gotten slow during the time. Of course, ahora with the new radio stations que se acabaron las estaciones de radio, you don't hear our music anymore, but we've never stopped playing. Todavía andamos ahí en la onda, todavía tocando. And thank God for you guys, with the internet radio stations, that you guys are the ones that are keeping us alive. So, gracias a todos ustedes.
Well, definitely, y también, con más ganas, you learn to appreciate some of the bands like Liberty Band that have been around a long time and have really been the foundation to a lot of these bands, these up-and-coming bands también, porque without foundation, man, we'd have nothing else, ¿no que no, Bobby?
But see, I've seen bands come and go, and of course, and then they'll start again 10, 15 years later with the same name, but nosotros, we've been together for 36 years, and we've been playing for 36 years. We haven't stopped for, que digas un mes o dos meses. We've been at it all this time, so gracias a todos los músicos que han tocado con nosotros. Some have come and gone, pero todavía tengo músicos that have been with me for over 20 years. My sound crew has been with me like over 20 years también con nosotros, so, and they're still here with us too.
That's what you call dedication, man. That's what you call dedication, and built relationships with the band itself. Bobby, how many instruments do you play?
Actually, I just play one. I've played others, but no, I just play one. I just play the trombone.
Okay, I don't know.
I started singing now, so.
Okay, well, there you go.
I've done background all my life, but I just started singing a couple of years ago. So.
I don't know why I was thinking you did like bass or guitar and then tamboras, but okay.
I've played drums before a couple of times, but I'm actually, I only play one instrument.
Okay. Bobby, what was your first hit single?
Te Quiero Mujer, something written by Charlie McBurney. In paz descanse, my friend.
When was that released?
That was in 1982.
Wow, 1982.
82.
Do you remember the name of the album that it came off of?
En Nuestro Estilo.
Nuestro Estilo.
That's when we came out also with the first oldies medley, which actually the oldies medley was the one that actually came out in the Billboard back then. Liberty Band was on the Billboard back in 1982, 83, along with, of course, Vicente Fernandez and all those people.
Would that be with Joey Records?
No.
Who was that with, Bobby?
There was just us Hispanic. It was Hispanic 80s. Actually, Albert Esquivel used to help me out with that.
Okay.
Albert Esquivel.
So that was like independently done, the recording.
Yes.
Wow, and that takes money, dude. He said, Bobby, yeah. It sent you back a few tacos, ¿no?
Yeah. Well, actually, ya como ahorita que estamos en December, ya llegando de January, me hablaba Manny Guerra from Mimic Studio, like, hey, I can make you a good deal, I guess I vienen los taxis y todo eso, so he used to give me a good deal, and así le comenzamos. I guess my first four albums I made there with Manny Guerra at Amen Studios. So around January, cuando necesitaba dinero para el income tax, so I got a good deal, and así comenzamos.
There you go. That's simply awesome. I tell you what, at this time, let's go ahead and play Te Quiero Mujer. Robert Rivas Radio, Tejano, and much more. And I'm here with Bobby Esquivel.
Mujer, te vengo a decir que te quiero mucho. Perdona que soy tomador, no creas que es por dolor. Al contrario, por ti soy dichoso. Mujer, acércate más. Quiero acariciarte. Si acaso te hice llorar, no fue mi intención hacerte el mal. Y ofenderte será mi martirio. Mujer como tú no hay más, solo tú en mi vida. Trabajo mi vida por ti, pidiéndole a Dios estoy aquí, que nos cuide y que nos bendiga. Mujer, te vengo a decir que te quiero mucho. Perdona que soy tomador, no creas que es por dolor. Al contrario, por ti soy dichoso. Mujer, acércate más. Quiero acariciarte. Si acaso te hice llorar, no fue mi intención hacerte el mal. Y ofenderte será mi martirio. Mujer como tú no hay más, solo tú en mi vida. Trabajo mi vida por ti, pidiéndole a Dios estoy aquí, que nos cuide y que nos bendiga.
Robert Rivas Radio, Tejano, and much more. And I'm here with Bobby Esquivel. And I tell you what, Bobby, I have a lot of fond memories. I've seen Liberty Band perform many, many times, and it's nothing like hearing a Tejano band, old school Tejano band, with the brass, with the horns and stuff like that. You just don't see that anymore.
No, you don't. We're the few besides Rubén Ramos que tiene pitos that I know of. I mean, bands from out of town have horns, but aquí en San Antonio casi ya nadie tiene pitos, so it's like they're around, but they don't play anymore.
Do you think, Bobby, that it's really, really harder, it's tougher to keep a band together when you, of course, when you got horns and, saxophones and pitos and all that stuff? I mean, you're talking, that's got to be a big band, ¿verdad?
Well, yeah, it's just that the venues que hay ahorita ya no hay, I mean, lo que había back in the 80s and 90s, there's no venues, there's no more clubs anymore either. So antes, I mean, in the 80s you could go to it just about any corner in San Antonio. There was a band playing, and you're talking about bands with horns, you're talking about like Ruco Villarreal, Henry Valderrama, La Patria and all those. I mean, they were Bendango, Canela, Blue Harmony, Hot Tamales. I mean, you name it, they were there. I mean, you could go anywhere. And any club you go, there'll be live music. And you're talking about bandas with 3, 4, 5 horns. Nowadays you don't see. I mean, there's not even a club you can go to. Que tengan bandas actually in live bands.
That's very, very true.
It's very rare.
And I think even more so, Bobby, when the keyboards kicked in, no?
Well, the keyboards kicked in, cambiar la onda, and it was good the 90s cuando entraron los keyboards, Grupo Más and all them, Romance, and mainly from the Valley, I guess they're the ones that started with the keyboards. But anyway, it's all good music. I mean, that's the old school stuff that are playing right now. So.
But isn't that something, Bobby? Fíjate, some of these bands that you're mentioning, Mas, a lot of bands with keyboards, they've come and go, but yet Liberty Band is still here, the old school sound with the horns. Isn't that something?
Yeah, we've been together, and of course everybody calls us, we're a home band. And the thing is that I didn't take advantage of it cuando salieron las oldies medleys, because La Mafia comenzó when we started. And the thing is that we were so busy here in town, we were playing 3 to 4 nights a week for almost the 80s. We played for everybody's debut here in San Antonio in the 80s. I played for their debuts, then I played for their wedding, and some of them played for their wedding, then I played for the quinceañeras. And, the same people. I played for 3 different generations, for the same people, But then again, I never went out. I really never went out of town in the 80s because, like I said, I was playing 3, 4 nights a week. I used to leave my equipment in Roll Palace sometimes for 2, 3 weeks, because I played there. And then between them and Imperial Ballroom, I mean, we were there, for weeks, So
pretty much like a house band, no, Bobby?
Yeah, just about. So that's the only reason we never really went out of town. So, besides everybody, all the guys who worked and everything, I mean.
Sure.
Of course, if I would have known what I know now, I would have been out of town. But
and it's tough.
Made a lot of money.
Sure. But Bobby, a person like yourself, dude, you don't need money, dude. Come on, dude. Traes millones y millones, Bobby.
No, as long as I have my health, that's all I need.
That's right, Bobby. I told everybody the same thing. You know what? You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have your health, you ain't got nothing, man.
I'd rather have my health than money. So
that's right.
I'm doing good. I'm being blessed. So.
I tell you what, Bobby, you had a very, very good singer back in the day called, se llamaba Jesse Gonzalez. How is Jesse doing?
Todavía se llama Jesse Gonzalez.
That's right.
No, he's doing good. He was with me for 18 years. And then he was in a real bad accident back. That was in '84. He was in a bad accident. And of course, he had to leave. So actually, it was in '84. We started 77, 97, 95. I'm sorry. 1995. He was with me 18 years. Then he was in an accident, and he was out almost a year. So I had to get somebody else, and ya nunca quiso venir para atrás. So he was out for a good while. He didn't sing for a long time. So, pero I mean, he still sings good. I sing once in a while, and canta bien todavía, muy bien.
I tell you what, you never forget, your original singer or your main singer like Jesse. He's the voice on a lot of your music, ¿verdad?
Yeah, he did. He did for 18 years, whatever CDs and albums we did, he's the one that made those. Of course, he did a great job on all of them, especially the oldies but goodies, and been romantic, but he's a natural singer, he's not one of those that has to practice and study. I mean, he just talks and, sale la voz es otra que tiene, he's just a natural singer.
I remember several years back, Bobby, you performed, I cannot remember the place, it was on Nacogdoches Road. I said it because in MacArthur High School. Y'all did an event there, like 2-3 years back, And I remember I showed up with my buddy Ramiro Burr. We went in there, and Jesse was there, and Jesse performed some songs for you. And it was just, wow, man, to hear that guy perform again. But he didn't play all night. He didn't sing all night, but he sang 2 or 3 songs for you guys.
Yeah, that's why we're having our dances there at Tritchway Hall on Nacogdoches, almost by Thousand Oaks. But yeah, right, that was about 3 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that, and I said, wow, man. I mean, he still hasn't lost his voice, no?
No, he hasn't lost his voice. So yeah, he's still like doing Fiesta and stuff like that. Like to my dances, I invite him over there. He goes sings. He still sings the same. He sings real good. But, yeah.
That's simply awesome. I tell you what, let's go ahead and play another song by Liberty Band. I know you mentioned the oldies medley, so look, let's go ahead and do the oldies medley by Liberty Band. Robert Rivas Radio, Tejano, and much more.
time since I fell for you. Hey, hey, Paula, I wanna marry you too. Hey, hey, Paula, no one else will ever do. I've waited so long for school to be through. Paula, I can wait no more for you. My love, my love. Hey, hey, Paula, I wanna marry you too. Hey, hey, Paula, no one else will ever do. If you love me true, if you love me true, Paula, I can wait no more for you. My love, my love. Creí que tu vida era mía y que tú me querías como yo te quiero a ti. Faltó la ilusión de mi anhelo. Fuiste luz en el cielo y alegría en mi vivir. 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 Y alegría en mi
Robert Rivas Radio, Tejano, and much more. And we are back with Bobby Esquivel of the Liberty Band. And I got to tell you, man, we're talking about all this memory lane kind of stuff. We talked about Jesse Gonzalez. And I'm going to give my listeners a fun fact that a lot of people fail to realize is that Esmeralda Jaime was somewhat performing with you or linked in with Liberty Band for a little while. Right, Bobby?
She was with us for about, I guess, a year and a half, like in 1989. Cuando traba, actually, I still have Charlie McBurney playing with us cuando andaba con nosotros Esmeralda.
Now, did she come out on a full album, or she just recorded a single, or was she just performing live?
She recorded a single with us entitled Sabor de Llanto, something written by Salomé Gutierrez.
Okay, but would she perform with you live as well?
Yeah, she was with the Liberty Band for about a year and a half. Then she went with Manny, and she got her own label, started recording with Amen Studios.
That's right.
But
Now,
she was one hell of a singer, She sang real good.
kind of makes you wonder what happened to these people. But now you go, man, a lot of people are good singers, but to me, dude, it's not even more about being a good singer. It's if the people accept you or not. It's some people, man, are real finicky, man, of either te quieren or no te quieren. It doesn't matter what you sing,
Well, everybody likes Esmeralda, it's just harder for a female to have a band, because they expect more from her, especially the people from the radio stations. It's like, what are you going to do for me, And so it makes it hard for a female, and I guess she couldn't take it, say, no, these people are just
That's very
evil. I guess,
You know what, Bobby? It's very true. Let me tell you, I used to work with a female artist named Dea when I was with Catalina Records, and we were in the Valley, and we were headed to the event. We're already running late, and we're just getting there, and this doesn't happen with a guy singer, and she says, pull over here real quick, man, I got to get some lipstick. And I'm going, hey, man, we're already running late. She goes, no, I need lipstick. There's no way I'm going to go on without lipstick. So these are certain things, man. When you have a female artist and a male artist, there's a lot of differences. But like I said, it's like what you said is true. It's harder for a female artist. It just seems to be harder for them to get to wherever they need to get in the music business.
Yeah, because they would definitely need a manager, porque they try to take advantage of them. You know, and it's not right. It's just not fair. You know.
No, I hear you. I tell you what, Bobby, let's go ahead and move forward here. I know that you're always putting on events here in San Antonio. I always seem to notice that you've got something going on here, something going on there. All in all, you put on 4 events on your own for Liberty Band, ¿verdad?
Yeah, we do 4 a year. And it starts in March with our anniversary dance. Like this coming March, we'll be celebrating 37 years in the music business. You know, actually it's March 22nd. And then somewhere in June or July, I have my Hawaiian luau dance. And then I'll throw in a dance in between September and October. And then in December, almost like this December, I have my black and white ball. Actually, we're having our 8th annual black and white ball December 28th.
And that's going to be at the
Palace.
There we go. That's going to be at the Royal Palace, ¿verdad? That's Saturday night, December 28th, the black and white ball. I told Bobby when we were talking, I said, isn't it the black and purple ball or the black and red ball? I go, no, black and white ball, Robert. Don't say that, because then they're going to show up with the colors we don't want to see, man. So.
Yeah, I've gotten friends of mine. What are you having? That blue and white? No, it's a black and white ball. You know? Porque te vistas, te pongas tu sling.
Y báñate también, por favor. I tell you what, also, I'm very fortunate to have Bobby Esquivel, who is going to be showing up at my Robert Rivas Radio Christmas Bash happening Saturday night, December 21st at Corner Pocket Bar, 2363 Austin Highway. Bobby, I really, really appreciate you putting the time and effort to show up for this event. He will be performing with Grupo Maldad.
Yeah, and I'm going to have a couple of guys from the band también going. Jesse Saldivar, which plays bass and also sings. He sings real good. And of course, Willie Martinez, our lead vocals también. So he'll probably be out there también. So, and who knows who else. But we'll be there, and we're gonna have a good time celebrating Robert Rivas Radio's first annual Christmas party. So
that's right, Bobby. And one thing that another fun fact on Robert Rivas Radio is that JR from Grupo Maldad said that you guys are related.
Somos primos retirados, pero somos primos.
Yeah, and then he said, this is going to be an honor for me me and Bobby have never performed on the same stage together.
We've never been together.
How does this happen, Bobby? I mean, familia y todo. Usually family, man. Usually they tie in an event together sooner or later.
Yeah, well, eventually we'll work something out, pero ahorita he's too busy going out of town, and he's mainly in Houston, so, but he comes to San Antonio a lot, so we'll probably have something coming up this coming year.
Bobby, I'm going to put you on the spot here real quickly here before I make it a little bit more funner here. What do you think is a problem with Tejano music? I won't even use the word problem. Where do you see Tejano music? What's going on with Tejano music right now?
It's not Tejano anymore.
Okay.
I know we have the new generation coming in, but I don't know where they're getting their music from, because the music that they have, to me, that's not actually Tejano music. The cumbias, which is fine, they tienen buen compás, they have a nice beat and everything to it, but the lyrics and what they call Tejano or stuff right now, to me it's not. I don't know if it's more rap or, I don't know what kind of music it is, but I guess the new generation is the new Tejano, I guess,
I think Tejano music has branched out. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like what I was saying earlier when we first started this interview, is that, the foundation of Tejano music is the foundation of Tejano music. No se le quita eso. It branching out is one thing, but I'm not going to say it's hurting Tejano music. But obviously, Tejano music right now, it's struggling, trying to get airplay wherever it can get with these new artists. But if it doesn't get fixed up right away, man, we're going to have some problems.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's the new Tejano generation. It's not the old school Tejano. Pero I don't know. I don't know what do you call it. Tejano music. You get a grupo norteño, which I love all that kind of music. Pero they're playing that on Tejano stuff. So are we going to the norteño side to where that's Tejano? I'm not mentioning any groups or names or anything, pero. They're playing norteño music and they're calling it Tejano, You're playing the cumbia, or not necessarily cumbia colombianas, but sort of going toward that way, and that's the new Tejano cumbias, like
And you know what, Bobby? Let me
know.
what you're saying is right. And let me say one thing here. And this is my opinion, and I've always said everybody has their opinions, but one thing that, nowadays, ya me quedo en la casa on the weekends, because even if I wanted to go to a Tejano club, you go to a Tejano club, but you don't hear the music the way you used to anymore. You're hearing vallenato and colombianas and your other stuff, and you're not hearing the Tejano music that you want to hear anymore. I can understand the clubs are trying to do what they got to do to get people in there, but también, I mean, don't call yourself a Tejano club if you're playing all this other stuff, ¿verdad?
Yeah, I've been to places like that. You go to a Tejano club and nothing but, like you said, cumbia colombiana and all that stuff.
And all that other stuff, man.
Of course, the Tejano stuff,
That's right. I tell you what, Bobby, I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and finish up this interview, but before that, my brother who passed away a couple of years ago, he really loved Liberty Band music, and I remember he would always tell me, hey, Robert, play the song Te Quiero Mujer.
Te Quiero Mujer, the Charlie McBurney.
There you go, Te Quiero Mujer.
That was our first hit. Y luego, of course, llegaron las oldies medleys, and that's it.
And then
And
then you had that other one, Ya No Vuelvas.
Ya no vuelvas más.
Que eres una sinvergüenza. And, estás regañando a la mujer, vato.
No, we had some good stuff, some good songs, Y todavía, but todavía, they know us as an oldies band. We're not an oldies band tampoco, so, but they know us because of the oldies, so, and that's still my biggest seller right now, so.
That's right. Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby, thank you for joining me on Robert Rivas Radio. I'm really looking forward to seeing you perform Saturday night, December 21st at my Robert Rivas Radio first annual Christmas party. Any closing words you want to say to the public?
I'm going to try to see if I can take some horns over there, see who I can get or take their horns over there. So we'll probably have a good party over there.
That's simply awesome, Bobby. That's awesome, man. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I know a lot of people are. We'll be seeing Bobby Esquivel Saturday night, December 21st at my Robert Rivas Radio Christmas Bash. And do not forget, Saturday night, December 28th, his black and white ball happening at the Royal Palace. I tell you what, I'm going to go and close it out with Ya No Vuelvas. Thank you for joining me, Bobby Esquivel from the Liberty Band.
Traes un problema, soy el primero que buscas. Soy el menos que te importa, pero no más te desprecian. Bien que buscaste mi ayuda, bien que te sirves de mí. Si nada va bien para ti, eres una sinvergüenza. No más me vienes a ver cuando traes un interés. Traes un problema, soy el primero que buscas. Soy el menos que te importa, pero no más te desprecian. Bien que buscaste mi ayuda, bien que te sirves de mí. Si nada va bien para ti, eres una sinvergüenza. No más me vienes a ver cuando traes un interés. Acabó para ti, este es mi último consejo. Ya no vuelvas más a mí.